Janus Captain Vor is probably one of the most annoying bosses in Warframe, so naturally I decided to bully him. Okay? Maybe bully was not the right word. Welcome to my very first YouTube video today. I'm going to show you exactly how I beat Janus Captain Vor using Atlas and hopefully save you from spending the next 5 hours questioning your build choices, your life choices, and your decision to play Warframe in the first place. So let us get started. First things first, Atlas. Why Atlas? Because we want the glyph. That is it. There's no deeper strategy, no hidden lore significance. We just want the shiny reward. So here's my build. Just copy it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know like the scientific explanation behind every single mod. It works. And I think that's enough science for today. If you actually want me to explain why this build works, let me know in the comments and I will make another video. The good news is you do not need any Archon shards, so pretty much everyone can build this. Next up, Scourge Prime. Now, we are not actually bringing this because we want to shoot things with it. That would make too much sense. We are bringing it for the passive. Throw it once, switch back to your secondary, and congratulations, you now have free headshots, easy. Speaking of our secondary dual Toxicist, here's the build. If you do not have a Riven, replace it with Lethal Torrent. It will work just fine. And yes, my Riven is absolutely terrible. This weapon reloads once every 3 business days. Do not forget corrosive damage. Grineer, absolutely hate it. And here are my Incarnate upgrades. For melee, I'm using Glaive Prime. Honestly, it is Glaive Prime. If you do not know what melee to use, just use Glaive Prime. I barely even touched it during the fight, but it is there, looking cool. Now, the focus school for the first time in my entire Warframe career, I'm actually using Vazarin. I know I'm just as surprised as you are. But the survivability it gives is incredibly useful for this fight. Last thing, our companion, Nautilus Prime with Verglass. It is basically emotional support. All right, time to begin. Before we start, make sure your matchmaking is set to solo. I'm serious. Go do it. So, fun fact, I completely forgot where Captain Vor's mission was, despite having way too many hours in this game. So I will speed run to the boss door while we are running. I'm charging my dual Toxicist because, as I mentioned earlier, this thing reloads approximately once every 3 business days. Also, don't judge my parkour. I'm trying my best. And his Grineer clones will be dangerous. Foolish Tenno. Once you reach the door, there's one important thing we need to do. Activate this glowing terminal. It asks for a code, just like during the quest. To get that code, switch to operator and search for it because the symbols only appear while you're using your operator. Or if you're lazy like me, just pause the video and copy the answer on your screen because the code never changes. One last tip. Spawn your crewmate before entering and place anything you might need from your gear wheel because once the fight starts, the gear wheel is disabled. If you die, you fail the mission. No revives, no second chances.
My name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
All right, moment of truth. Either this build works or this video becomes a very expensive lesson in overconfidence. First things first, throw the Scourge, switch back to the dual Toxicist, and start aiming for the head. This is where Vazarin really starts carrying. Turns out, staying alive is pretty important when the mission gives you exactly 0 second chances.
trophy, my glory.
At this point, the hardest part is not dealing damage. It is resisting the urge to get greedy. Of course, I got greedy. Somehow I survived that. I genuinely have no idea how. I'm not asking questions. We are just going to pretend that was intentional. All right, this is it. He is almost down. One more good damage phase and this nightmare is finally over. So now we should get the Atlas Glyph and the Void Key, which we can put on our landing craft. And thanks for watching. If this video helped you, leave a like. If it did not, pretend it did anyway. Subscribe for more Warframe content and maybe other games too. And leave a comment for me if you think I need to improve anything.
Well, my name is Skylar White Yo. My husband is Walter White Yo. He told me everything.
Seriously?
That's right. And just so you know, my brother-in-law is a DEA agent, and I will not hesitate to call him. Not if I have to.